Big data is essentially what the name implies. It's big data, or rather, data on a large scale. It refers to data sets whose size is beyond the ability of normal software tools to capture, manage, store, and analyze easily. There are many places where all this data is collected. However, we'll focus on a simple example, the search engine. Basically, type a word, press search, and this data is then stored in a database. It's easy to see that if a million users search for 20 words for every 30 minutes, the amount of data stored can become tremendous in a very short amount of time. What's the point of collecting data if we don't use it to do anything? Let's explore some of the real-world applications of big data and how businesses utilize it. Many businesses use big data to meet the needs of their customers. Joe here lives in a universe where big data isn't all that important to many businesses. Looks like he's looking for a new pair of kicks. Unfortunately, because the website he's on doesn't keep track of his previous shopping history, it can't target him with specific products that match his previous purchase, so he basically has to look through the entire catalog again. A few hours later, and it looks like he's still at it. Hang in there, Joe. On the other hand, Sai lives in a universe with companies that have embraced big data. Looks like she's off to a good start. The site remembers what she was viewing previously and has already given her a few suggestions of what she might like to buy next. In record time, she orders what she wants, and even a few things she never knew she wanted, and has received her products in the mail at a breakneck pace. By using big data, the site she's on is able to remember what she was looking at before and uses this data to target her with similar products and coupons, saving her both time and money. Both of which she uses to take a well-deserved nap, while Joe, well, we'll leave Joan alone for a little bit. UPS is a fantastic example of big data user. UPS uses big data to track data on 16.3 million packages per day for 8.8 million customers and receives an average of 39.5 million tracking requests a day while storing over 16 petabytes of data. However, the most important data collected is from telematic sensors in over 46,000 vehicles. These sensors track speed, direction, braking, and train performance among other things. Using this data, UPS optimized routes to cut back on 8.4 million gallons of fuel, save time, and reduce costs. Big data is also used to optimize tech and services. Let's say this is you. Today, you decide to go to your favorite store. In the past, stores had no information to give you a better experience. However, with technology nowadays, stores can learn their customers through the use of networks, purchases, and Wi-Fi signals to see when you go to the store to optimize their services. There are numerous challenges involved in big data, some of which include analysis, capture, curation, search, storage, and visualization of the data. Let's take a look at a few. Storage is very complex. It involves managing data capacity, finding the best retrieval methods, syncing with IT and business teams, and paying attention to security and privacy issues. Finding places to put data costs effectively that meets business requirements is becoming an issue. In an IT perspective, storage is definitely a top issue for most organizations. In the past, it was sufficient to buy more storage, i.e. more disk space, to save our data treasures. But in our growing world, the capital cost of buying more capacity is growing along with the operational aspects of managing that capacity. Stored data needs to be easily retrievable. Data tends to be stored on multiple hard disks, and because of that, it increases the time it takes to access that information. Analyzing big data is a complicated process which is facing many challenges. Today, the amount of data is augmented indescribably, but the process of analyzing is still struggling due to a variety of reasons. In reality, cost of analyzing data, availability of time, and limited manpower are challenges of big data analysis. The first challenges of big data were managing volume and ensuring constant access. Now, protecting data from intrusion and corruption and maintaining secure access are a top priority. With data constantly being collected, do we really know who has access to this? What if it's personal? And what happens if it falls into the wrong hands? When data becomes insecure, problems can arise. Take for example Target's data breach that happened just a few months ago. 40 million credit card numbers were stolen. On top of that, 70 million customers' information, including address, emails, and phone numbers, also taken. Since our personal information is collected from the commercial usage of big data, how will big data affect our personal privacy? This is one of the most controversial issues in the big data study. Some people believe that big data made anonymity impossible. With the help of big data interpretation, locating can also depend on unordinary personal data. For instance, the location of mobile phones. Mobile phone companies record users' locations and sell data sets to merchants. How much information does those anonymous data have? Researchers have shown that just 4 different data points about a phone's position can usually link the phone to a unique person. However, accurately locating will definitely improve the efficiency in aspects including disseminating advertisements. The high efficiency is one of the main advantages of big data. Efficiency or privacy? Currently, there is not any perfect solution, but people are concerning about this pair of antitheses and trying to develop better ways giving consideration to both of the values.